guys, we are live right now. So let's see what the New York section holds for us today. First and foremost, we need to start with yesterday's trade setup. I actually shared this gold yesterday during the live stream, and you can see, all right, this was the trade I shared, and that actually gave us, I was looking for a 1 to 3, though if we have waited for that 1 to 3, it means that we would have waited till around last night, around 2 a.m. last night. So I closed this here, and then I re-entered the trade again here, and that pushed up there. So this morning I was actually waiting to see if the London section would have come back to fill up all of this imbalance that we have here, which never happened, right? So right here we just started moving up, and this is where we're currently sitting right now, and that's what we're going to be looking at. Yesterday, this is what happened during the New York section. Then market started dripping, and eventually we started buying back. So we want to see what happened if the New York section will fill up some of this imbalance that we're having. For instance, this one right here around that 4700 or thereabout. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. So anything around this 4720 down to 4680, and then this other one right here, there's another fair value gap around this area. So we want to see what happened. Currently market is holding up. All right, this is our high for today so far, and market is holding up this area, right? So as long as we are holding just this level here, there's a possibility that we could actually come fill up all of these imbalances around here. Okay, so the first and foremost that I'll be paying attention to is this one right here. The first one I'll be paying attention to is this one right here. So this fair value gap around here, we have this other block around here, so we want to be paying attention here. If this fails to hold, then we can go to the next one, and if this one fails to hold, then we can go to the next one, right? But we're going to be scalping, right? We're going to be scalping, and I believe that we're going to be getting some entries around here. So let's see how that will play out. Okay, let's see how that will play out, guys. Give me a moment, I will be right All right, I'm back. I hope you guys can hear me. Right, do let me know in the comment section. You can use the comment section if there's any token at all you want me to look at. Okay, use the comment section, and if you're hearing me loud and clear, use the comment section as well. So few things I'm looking at for gold, just like I said earlier. All right, so first and foremost, I'm looking at this level around this area right here. So gold, that's hold on, I'm getting a feedback somewhere. Where is that coming from? Okay, yeah, so this is the first target, the first level I'm looking at. I'm on the 30 minutes time frame, guys. You can use whatever time frame you wish to use. All right, so this is what I'm looking at as we have few minutes into the New York section, almost an hour or thereabout into the New York section. So I want to see how this plays out. Right, so we have this fair value gap here which has not been mitigated yet, and this is the level that I'm first looking at. Right, after this level fails, we equally have another one right here. All right, we equally had another one right here. Yesterday when the market opened during the New York section, right, market was too volatile. It was moving fast, and for those who can hold on to it, you would have made profit from it and the rest. So yeah, so this is another area I'm looking at for gold. But first, let's take it a step after another. Right, let's take it a step after another. So I'll keep an eye on this level, and this is just during the New York section anyways. I'll keep an eye on that level, and then I will equally keep an eye on this setup right here which I have here, looking for that 1 to 3. We want to see how this will play out. So I don't know if I send this like this, if you will understand it. Okay, so if this triggers and we break out of this high here, then there is need for us to look for that 1 to 3, which should be somewhere up there, right? But if this level fails to hold, then the next target we'll be looking at is this level of 4,788. All right, 4,788. Let me just set that up to let you know what I'm looking at. All right, so give me a moment. I will highlight them. All right, I'm going to highlight them so that you'll be able to see levels of entry, because on the price scale here you see that it's somehow confusing, but I'm going to highlight them for you so that you'll be able to follow. All right, so I'm equally looking at this area here as well for a long. I have my stop loss just slightly before beneath that previous swing low here, looking for a 1 to 3 from here. All right, so that's what I'm looking at. Okay, so 3 setups right here. All right, 3 setups that I'm currently looking at. I have currently 3 setups, and the first entry level, okay, the first entry is here. Let me see. Let me use that price label. Okay, this is my first entry, which is around that 4,720. all right, in case all of this ones fails. And then my second entry will be here. All right, that's my second entry. And then the next entry, all right, this here. All right, so these are the levels that I'm looking at. This should be 40. All right, so these are the levels that I'm looking at, guys. Anyway, anywhere around that 41, 40, 4,840, 41, even down to 39 is a good area, right? So these are the entrance levels that I'm looking at, and you could take this as your stop loss. All right, so let's map that stop loss area. Let me highlight this as red. Yeah, this is going to be red, and then our TP will be up here. Okay, so our TP will be there. We'll mark that as green, or we use our green here. Okay, so those are the areas I'm looking at. Then for this, let me see. So just duplicate this right here to this level, and then duplicate this to this level right here. So for the TP, this one you're looking at here, and then this one you're looking at here. All right, so this is what I'm looking at. The ones in gray, all right, if you see my chart here, the ones in gray are the ones for these ones here are your entries. The one in red are your stop losses, and then the ones that are highlighted green, okay, are your TP levels. All right, they are your TP levels. So I'm going to share this with you guys and see, By the way, let me know in the comment section, do you want me to share this on Telegram, or you can see it clearly here? All right, can you see it clearly yet? Okay, good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know that you can hear me. Guys, smash that like button. Smash that like button. Right, can you see it clearly here? This is the gold setup that I'm looking at. Right, as this before, hopefully before the end of or the close of the New York section, definitely we're going to see all of this plays out. All right, we're going to see all of this plays out. So let me just share this for those. Let me know if you want this on Telegram. Okay, let me know if you want it shared on Telegram, and I'll go ahead and share that with you guys. Okay, do let me know if you want it shared on Telegram. I'll go ahead and share all of that with you. Okay. Okay, so I'm sharing this on Telegram with you. I'll share this. I hope for those of you who are here, you shouldn't be confused because I've explained everything, right? You shouldn't be confused. Okay, good. You shouldn't be confused with the setup right here. So let me see. Okay, so this is it on Telegram. Do let me know if you understand it. Alright. If you don't, use the comment section and I will explain better. Okay? If you don't use the comment section, I will explain better. Okay? Let's see what happened from here. All right, let's see what happened from here. Let's go down to the 15 minutes time frame. Now there are other crypto pairs that I'm looking at, which I'm going to share with you in a moment. Just give me a moment. Okay, so we are still consolidating around this area, so I'm still hoping that we come, take out this liquidity around this zone here before the market will push back up to break out of that level of 4,950, right? Before that level of 4,950 is broken to the upside. So that's what I'm looking at for gold. And let me see if I can adjust the limit orders I have for this. Oh, just give me a moment, guys. All right, because while I'm here with you, I'm equally monitoring my trades and setting limit orders, because I'm not just here to give you calls, I'm here to equally take trades as well, right? Okay, so let's see. Any pair at all you want me to look at, use the comment section. Okay, please, I don't mind if you share it on YouTube too, because it gives us more chances to watch it. Yeah, definitely this is going to be available, right? It's going to be available for you on YouTube as well. I'll reshare it as well. I'll reshare the clips as well, so that you can go through it again and again. So it's going to be available on YouTube anyways. Alright, it's going to be available on YouTube. So any pair you want me to look at, alright, just put them on the comment section and I'll go ahead and take a look at it. But these are some of the other crypto pairs that I'm looking at. Okay, just a moment. Yeah, I talked about hype yesterday, right? Let's start with hype. I talked about hype yesterday. I don't know if anybody actually took advantage of that. And if we go to hype, you can see. Let me go higher. Okay, yeah, this is hype, right? So hype actually broke out of this level, this descending trend line you see here, and we had this massive pump. So I'm waiting for a retest of that level, and we'll continue to go up. But if you look at the lower time frame, that retest has already happened, right? That retest has already happened, but I want to see a retest of this level, a pullback on the 4 hours time frame, which is why I need to switch to the 4 hours time frame to show you this, right? So I want to see a retest on the 4 hours time frame above this level, and we will be taking a trade up there. Okay, we'll be taking a trade from here to the upside. So this is what I'm currently looking at. I've set limit orders already for this, and hype. I've already set limit order. Let me quickly confirm that. All right, so let us see how this is going to play out. Right, let's see how this will play out. So this is for hype. Let me just confirm that I've set limit order for that. All right, as long as hype holds above this level here, and because the stop loss is actually that huge, all right, stop loss is about 14%, and the rest, if I decide to put the stop loss just beneath this level right here, then we're going to get almost 20% minus 20% right there. So you don't use a very high leverage on this. Even 10x, 20x, you will not survive it with a 10x leverage. Okay, use anything from 3x leverage lower, right? Anything from 3x leverage lower. That's what will work for you for hype if you want to. But if not, you can wait for that sniper entry and take hype from a level that will work for you. So I'm looking at that level of $33. If we can't retest that level of 33, that's what I'm looking at. Let me see. Yeah, I think I have a limit order for hype already set up on that level. Okay, yeah, I have a limit order already. So let's see if that will play out, guys. Let's see if that will play out. So let me see right here, please. Okay, sorry, I need to adjust this things here. And please, any token at all you want me to look at, okay, use the comment section and I will do that for you. Let it be an interactive section, right? Even when we're not talking, just let me know. Okay, any token at all you want me to look at, just let me know in the comment section, guys. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do leverage. All right, so that is what I'm looking at for hype, right? So keep an eye on hype, and let's see how it goes. Then the next one, let me quickly look at UAI. I saw that token doing well. So let's see what happens right here with this token. So let's start from the daily time frame. Okay, yeah, we've been very bullish past few days. UAI has been very bullish past few days. Okay, been very bullish past few days, and all right, so for this particular token, I have to wait for a pullback, right? I have to wait for a pullback, except if we continue to push up, all right? and I'll be using my Fibonacci tool to wait for that pullback. That's on the daily time frame. I should be looking at anything around 0.1 for entry, 0.19 rather for entry. Let's see 4 hours. What do we have here on the 4 hours time frame? Okay, 4 hours time frame, we could actually take our Fibonacci tool from this level. Then we have an imbalance there that needs to be filled. Okay, let's see, we can take our Fibonacci tool from this move right here. All right, if we're going to be playing with this, then we need to keep an eye on this level coming back to serve as a resistance. So we want to use that level there as a support. If that works out for us, if that level comes to serve as a support, then there is need for us to start looking for a long trade around this zone, right? But if that level fails, then we need to see the market comes in down to this level. But yeah, so for UAI, okay, for UAI, this is what I'll be looking at on the 4 hours time frame. All right, for UAI, this is what I'll be looking at for on the 4 hours time frame. You can put your stop loss just around beneath that previous low there, and this will be a good entry level for UAI. But I'll keep an eye on this. This is going to be on my watch list, so we're going to watch this to see once what market is going to do here. And you can use a 5x leverage on this and you'll be playing safe, right? Use a 5x leverage on this and I believe that will work, right? Use a 5x leverage on UAI and that will definitely work for you. Let me see. UAI, you just need to set a stop loss. Okay, 21687. That's what I'm looking at as entry. So we change our leverage to 4 or 5x. So we say entering is 21687. All right. Okay, please, how can I learn a one-on-one tutor from you, sir? Okay, Mal, I don't know, Vin, is it Melvin? All right, Melvin, I don't know, if you're on Telegram, right, just contact me on Telegram. Send me a DM on Telegram at Digital Leonard, all right, that's my username on Telegram. Send me a DM on Telegram at Digital Leonard and we can take it off from there. All right, send me a DM on Telegram and we will take it off from there, right? So for Melvin, yeah, let me know on Telegram. Just send me a DM on Telegram and I will take it off from there. Okay. And if you check out the bio too, there's a link to join the WhatsApp group. Yeah. So if you chat up the admin there, you'll be able to equally get through to me through that as well. All right. So yeah, this is it for UAI, and then the other token I'm looking at is JST. As another token I was looking at this morning, I think I have a setup on that as well. JST. Let's see. Yeah, this is what I'm looking at for JST. Right, this is what I'm looking at for JST. I'm waiting for a pullback to that golden zone there, which is 0.014. Right, these are the analysis I did early this morning, so you can go ahead and keep all of these tokens on your watch list. Right, keep all of these tokens on your watch list, or set limit orders for them. We will have set limit orders, all right, to see what happens. All right, so set limit orders for them, or you can go ahead and take the trade. By the way, for those of you who want to get a funded account, right, I trade with HyroTrader, and you can get funded up to 200k, as you can see right here, right? You can get funded up to 200k. There's a package for 50k account, 10k account, and then 5k account, 25k account, 100k account. All right, and then they have two phases of evaluation, two types of evaluation rather. There is a one type, a one step. One step means this one is more expensive, right? The one step means that you just need to do 10% and then you get funded. But for the two step, you need to do 10% phase 1, 5% phase 2, and then you get funded, right? The only difference here is the prices, right? The price here is the difficult. Here you need to do 15% to get funded, and then while here you need to do 10% to get funded, and here you need to do 15% to get funded. All right, here is cheaper, is higher, like 199 for 5k account. Here is 89 for that same 5k account. Then for a 200k account, here is approximately $1,000, but here is approximately $1,400, right, to get a funded account of up to $200,000. Right, that's what you will do. So instead of risking that your $1,000, your $2,000, why not use it to get a bigger account, and then you have bigger margin to start trading with, right? That's the beauty about trading a funded account. And then I use HyroTrader because HyroTrader is integrated into Bybit, so meaning that you get access to all of the crypto pairs that are listed on the exchange, more than 700 of them, and you can trade. And as I just mentioned, gold is part of what I'm trading on this funded account, on my own funded account as well, right? And I'm on a journey to grow my 200k funded account to at least 230 before the end of this month. So if you want to join, go use the link in the video description, use the link in my bio, and you'll get a 10% discount. Meaning instead of paying for a 200k account, instead of paying 130 or 1,400, okay, you'll get a 10% discount on this. All right, and that will help you a lot. So go and check out HyroTrader and see what you can achieve with it. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm looking at for GST. And then the other one should be, another one I looked at this morning was banana. Okay, another token that I did analysis on before going live, okay, is this particular token right here. But at the moment, banana seems to be holding above this zone here. Okay, banana seems to be holding above this zone, but this is where my Fibonacci retracement gives me. So I will just set a limit order and see if this will play out, right? I will set a limit order and see if this will play out. So if you look at the 1 hour time frame, right, if you look at the 1 hour time frame, we're currently at this level right here. Okay, but if we should, maybe we should just look at if we break out of this trend line here, right? If we break out of that trend line, then that could be another win, another move to take us higher, right? If we break out of that trend line. But if not, there is need for us to contest this level before we start moving to the upside. So you can set a limit order at that level of 4.8 for banana. All right, 4.8 for banana with your stop loss around at 4.5, and then looking for that 1 to 3, which is around $5. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at for banana. So you can go ahead and set a limit order for that. While we do that, I think I need to go back to gold, because gold is my main focus, right? Gold is my main focus. Hopefully before the end of the stream I will share other tokens, but these are the ones that I'm looking at currently. Okay, these are the ones that I've done analysis on and I'm looking at currently. So keep an eye on them and let's see how everything will play out. All right, so that's what I'm looking at. Okay, Please, I can't find the WhatsApp link on your video description. Check my bio, right? Click on the name there. Check my bio. The WhatsApp link is not in video description, it's in my bio. Check my bio. You see the link tree link there. Just go ahead and check out that right there. Let me see if I'll walk you through that. So if you go to the video, this live stream right now, all right, on the live stream, just go to my name right here, click on it, and once you click on it, you see this link. Okay, this is okay, that's for getting funded. You see that it shows other link. They just click on the more or other links. You see where it says learn more. All right, learn more. There's a WhatsApp, there's a WhatsApp link anyway, but if you click on the learn more option on the link tree here, you see the links, all of the links. Okay, get funded, and then trade with other exchanges, and then you see join Telegram, and where's the join WhatsApp? Okay, I think WhatsApp is not here, but the WhatsApp is here. You can see the link to join on WhatsApp. Right, that's the link to join on WhatsApp. Just go ahead and click on it, and it takes you there directly. Right, it takes you to WhatsApp directly. So you can join WhatsApp. So chat any of the admin there, and you'll be able to get through to me. All right, Melvin. Right, Melvin, you're welcome. Thank you for being active here with me. All right, so that's another token I'm looking at, which is banana. So keep an eye on it, and let's see how that will play out. Okay, keep an eye on banana, and let's see how this will play out. By the way, let's go back to gold 𝗥𝗘𝗙 𝗖𝗢𝗗𝗘. That's what we're trading. So let's go back and see, how this thing will play out, what we're going to achieve from it. Yeah, gold is still back and forth. So we'll go to our timeline, our time frame rather. Gold is still sideways. We just need to wait for the market to, the New York section to fully open. Gold is still sideways. Okay, this is what I want to pay attention to, because I like scalping gold. Okay, and gold has given me a lot of profit over time. So I just like, even if it is only gold I'm going to trade, right? Even if it is only gold I'm going to trade, believe me that if I get 1 to 2 or 3 trades a week, right? If I get 1 or 2 or 3 trades a week, it will go a long way, right? It will go a long way to, give me the profit that I need every now and then. So it will go a long way actually. It will go a long way. It all depends on, if you understand the gist. All right. Okay. So gold, we are still there. Okay, we're still there. Let's see. Let me check if there is any, high impact news today. All right. Let's check if there is any economic news. Yeah, there are a lot of high impact news, but none is, there is none of this that affects the dollar. Right? None of this affects the dollar. 4 a.m. is AUD, and then the next one is NZD, right? NZD. So none of this is affecting the dollar. So there's no high impact news right now that affects the dollar. So let's see what the New York section, how the New York section will play out, right? Let's see how the New York section plays out. Okay. Yeah, I'm still very optimistic that market could actually test that level of 4,840, and then from here we could start pushing up, right? 4,840, and then we'll start pushing up from here. Maybe even from this level actually. Yeah, I think I'm on the 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm on the 15 minutes. So even this level of 4,865, 864, 865 is actually a good level to is a good level that gold will touch, bounce from, right? Gold could touch that level right there and bounce from it. Okay, but my overall area is this level right here, 4,840. Let's keep an eye on that 4,840 or 841. That's what we're going to keep an eye on. We could actually monitor this on the 1 minute time frame and see what happens. Okay. Yeah, at the moment, market is just moving sideways. Okay, market is just moving sideways. I hope that volatility comes into the market with, the neo section. I hope volatility comes into the market with the neo section. So let's see what will happen right here. I've shared this on Telegram. If you don't understand it, just let me know. If you don't understand it, let me know. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Melvin. Right. All right. So keep an eye on this. Okay. Maybe at that level of should we be shorting 5 minutes? 5 minutes. Okay, how about looking for a short trade if we test that level? Target is our entry, and then stop loss slightly 965. 4,965. Okay, 4,965. Good can do wonders and just break out of that level, kick you out, and keep moving. Kick you out and keep moving. Alright, Melvin, I see you're the only one on the chat. Guys, let me know in the chat where you're joining from, where you're watching from, okay? And the token you want me to trade, let me know on the chat. Use the live chat and let me know. And do well to smash that like button, alright? Do well to smash that like button. Let me know on the chat which token you would like, you want me to look at, you want me to, analyze for you. Okay, David, yeah. You're welcome. How are you? How are you doing? Thank you for joining Melvin on the chat. Alright, so let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye. Should we short? Should we go short on gold? Should we short on gold? Are you long or short? Let me know. What are you trading? Gold. What are you long or short? Which direction are you? Are you long or short? We took a long trade, a sell trade rather, with the community earlier. Yeah, we took a short trade and that hit full TP already. Those on the private group are already trading gold. Like every day we trade, there must be a signal for gold every day. And those who understand how to trade gold are enjoying it. Yeah, David, which direction are you currently? Long. Okay. Yeah, good. Alright, good. I took a sell trade. I'm already out of it, so right now I'm looking for new entries. Okay, and I hope that volatility will come into the market with the neo section, which will actually give us a lot of good entries to the upside. Right, that's what I'm hoping that I get with the neo section. So let's see how it plays out. By the way, some of the activities during the neo section, if you trade some of these sections, whether it is London section or New York section, you see a lot of volatility like towards the evening. Okay, towards the evening, maybe from around that 4, 5, 6, even down to 9, 10 p.m. Right, that's when you see a lot of volatilities in the market as well. Right, but I just want to get a direction at the moment, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, hold your long trade with stop losses. If you're already in profit, the best thing to do is to move your stop loss. I don't know where your entering is, but if you move your stop loss maybe around that 4,880, if it is not too close, that would be good, because as long as we fail to break above that 4,940, 950, then there is need for us to come back to fill this imbalance around here. Any of these imbalance around here, okay? We have one here, we have another one here, which is where I set up all of these limit orders, and then we have another one here. Alright, so I want to see, maybe I just raise a little amount. Stop loss here is where okay. Now with the 25x leverage, if you trade this on exchange, you could actually get a trade from here down, and and we'll target that level right there. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I still have the next 30 minutes or thereabouts to stay in this live stream. So guys, keep me busy. What do you want us to look at next? While we keep an eye on gold. Okay, so while we keep an eye on gold, what do you want us to look at next? Just let me know in the comment section. Alright, just let me know in the comment section. Yeah, BTC quickly. Okay, before I come back, okay, let me see if I can set a limit order for gold. We are looking at 4945, 4946.2, 4946.2. So let's see, 4946.2. Sorry, I'm trying to see what will happen right here. Reset. Delete orders inside. Yeah, I'm with you guys, okay? I'm trying to adjust some of my trades to see what happened right here. Okay, so that has been secured. So let's go quickly to look at BTC. Let's go quickly to look at BTC. Let's see what we can achieve with BTC. Yeah, those are the setup I have for gold. Let's see how it plays. I just set a limit order for a sell trade. Okay, I just set a limit order for a sell trade. So I want to see how that would play out. Alright, I just set a limit order for a sell trade. I want to see if that would play out. Alright. So BTC currently, BTC is facing this resistance here. BTC is facing this resistance around this zone, right? If we break above that resistance, let's say the market moves up, come back for a retest, we could actually see a move from here to the upside, right? We could see a move from there to the upside. All right, so that's what I'm looking at. If BTC breaks, another scenario could just be that it comes, right, go up, and then maybe it just consolidates for a while before it pushes up there. All right, those are the things I'm looking at for BTC. That's the scenario right here I'm looking at for BTC. So let's see how that will play out. Let's see how that will play out. But here's the setup I was looking at yesterday, which never played out, right? I was waiting the market will come back to this level before it continues to go up. There's a possibility that can still happen, right? There's a possibility that can still happen, and I think this short setup right here is from my 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours, I'm looking at shorting BTC from this zone. Right? I'm looking at shorting BTC from that zone, so we'll see how all of this will play out. So just keep an eye on it, and let's see what happens from here going forward. So that's what I'm looking at for BTC. And Solana. Remember the last time, was it 2023 or 2022? Let me see. And Solana had to drop all the way to $8, where people were saying, "Oh, this thing is there, this thing is there." Remember? Yeah, that was in 2022. Okay, we had Solana drop down to about $7, and guys, it actually moved, right? So if you check right here, you see that from that level, Solana actually, climbed up to almost $300 actually. That's over 2,000% move, right? From this happened 2022, and then when we hit that high there, it was around 2025. Okay, 2025, 2,000% move, right? 2,000% move. So if you get an opportunity to buy Solana less than $100, well, that could be, that could be something, right? If Solana hits a new all-time high. But let's see. Let's see what our Fibonacci retracement will look like on the monthly time frame. Yep, on the monthly time frame, our Fib level is sitting right down there. Okay, we have this golden level, we have all of this golden level right there, but markets still have a lot of imbalances around this area on the monthly time frame, which has to be filled before market will start moving a bit. Anything that will make this thing to come less than $100, less than $50, that would be that would be suicide mission of Solana, right? So we just focus on trading, we just focus on scalping this market and see what we can achieve from it. Okay, but keep an eye on Sol. Keep an eye on Sol. Let's see what will happen. Okay, monthly we are still very much bearish. Let's see daily. On the daily time frame, I wish this candle engulfs the previous day candle. Okay, but it did not. Let's see what happens from here. Okay, let's monitor and see what happens from here going forward. Right, let's monitor and see what happens from here going forward. So the next thing I want to, let's go back to that gold. Let's go back to our back up to 4,200, 4,300, or even up to 4,500. There's a possibility of that happening. Okay, so gold did not hit our target on the short range, so we'll wait for a long one if that will trigger. close. Give me a moment, guys. I'll be right back. Give me. All right, so what's going on? Who is still here with me, guys? Who is still here? Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Let's get it rolling, guys. The next 30 minutes I should be leaving the stream. Okay, the next 30 minutes I should be leaving the stream, but this is what you should pay attention to. Gold, right? Gold, we still, if we take out this high here, there's a possibility that we come back, clear all the liquidities around this zone, and then before we start moving up, right? So keep an eye on gold. Let's see how that will play out, guys. Let's see how that will play out. Keep an eye on gold. Let's see how it plays out. I hope you set limit orders on some of the more crypto pairs. You want more crypto pairs, let me know. I'll go ahead and chat more for you. But I still feel that BTC has to pull back a bit. If BTC pulls back a bit, we could actually get a chance to buy and start going up from there. Okay. Okay. David, your gold trade, your gold long should still be going up well. Your gold long trade should still be going very well. Yeah, but let's see. Let me see if this. Let's see how it goes. Just keep an eye on it. Let's just watch and see, how this short trade plays out. Okay. I hope we're not all right. So let's see how this plays out. If we are going, all right. Going. And we get gold to sell from that 4946. 4946. Is it possible? And we get gold to sell from 4946. 4946. 4946. 4946. 4,946. That's where I want to sell gold from. $4,946. Sell gold. Let's see what happens. Selling gold at 4,946. Let's see if that will play out, guys. With this massive candle right here. Yes, we close to that entry. The long trade guy, David, your trade for long should be going very well. Okay. The best thing to do is either you take partials, move stop loss to break even, or slightly above entry to secure your capital. Right? Take partials. You can do both, or you do one. That is, you move partials at stop loss to break even, okay, to your entry level and allow the trade to run, or take partials first before you move stop loss. Okay, when you take partials, you secure profit for yourself, and then when you move stop loss, you secure your capital. Okay, you secure your capital. So let's see how gold plays out. Let's see. I hope we don't get wiped out. Smash that like button, and use the comment section to let me know if there's any pair. Let me know where you are joining me from, okay? And then if there's any pair you want me to look at, let me know on the chat and I will look at it for you. We have already set limit orders for some of the crypto price that I shared earlier. If you need them on Telegram, let me know too. Okay, I want to see how this will play out, guys. At the moment, market is not that too volatile, taking its time as compared to how it was yesterday. All right, yesterday this minute market is taking you out, the next minute and it's going the other way, the next minute is coming this other way, and all of that. So market was very volatile yesterday. Though today it's taking its time. It's taking its time. So let's see if our short trade will trigger from here. So do me a favor while we wait for this trade setup to play out. Okay, do me a favor by letting me know, which of the pairs you trade most of the time. Which of the crypto pairs or the FX pairs do you like trading most of the time? I like trading gold. Okay, for FX, I like trading gold because of its volatility. Though the volatility can help you make money faster, it can equally help you lose money faster as well. So I trade gold. And then I trade every other crypto pair as long as there is volume. Okay, as long as once I check the 24 hours turnover, as long as there is volume, I want to pay attention to that. Oh god, guys, our trade did not trigger. Okay, but it's not late yet. I'm just waiting to see if this trade will trigger before I call it a day, because I don't intend to stay in this stream like forever. I just needed to share this setup with you guys, and then I'll call it a day. I just needed to share this setup with you guys and I call it a day. Remember, my major setup for gold is the long setups, which we have here already. This is just a quick scalp. What I'm looking at for this short trade is just a quick scalp, right? To see if that will play out, if that will give us, even if it is small money, that's what I'm looking at there. But this is the overall trade I'm looking at. 1, 2, 3, right? With this one being the first in mind. Others may not play out immediately, but just know, okay, that market will always want to. Okay, others may not play out immediately, but just know that market will always want to. So I missed that. Went to 4,939. Okay, almost at that level. 4,009. I'm looking at 46. Guys, I missed that. This would have been giving some profit, but it's fine. The candle has not closed yet. Okay, market is not over yet, so anything can happen. Keep an eye on it. Let's see what will play out. Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD. All right, let me quickly look at Euro USD for you. All right, let's see what we have for Euro USD. Let's see. Okay. All right. It's been a while since I was looking at the Euro USD right here. I don't trade this very often. Okay. I don't trade Euro USD very often, but I do look at it once in a while. So at the moment, looking at the monthly time frame, Euro USD has actually left a lot of imbalances here that needs to be filled, right? On the monthly time frame, you see the whole of this move up there. This token has, this pair has left a lot of imbalances there that needs to be filled, right? So keep an eye on that. That's on a monthly basis. If we check the weekly time frame, okay, let me just remove the drawings I have here, right? So if we check the weekly time frame, okay, yeah, so you can equally see, you can equally see right here on the weekly time frame that Euro USD has a lot to come, has a lot of liquidity to clear from the downside before it continues to move up. But by the way, just keep an eye on it. On the weekly, I will assume here to be my high. All right, I will assume here to be my high, which we will likely touch before, clearing all this other liquidity down here. But at the moment, if we focus on this price action right here, if we focus on the price action around this area, going down to the daily time frame, we are still much bearish, right? We are still much bearish on the daily time frame. Okay, so right here you will see that let me zoom this out. Okay, so normally what I look at, whenever I look at these tokens, I just want to see what the daily time frame is saying, and that daily time frame is saying we have still much very much bearish. Okay, so if we come to the daily time frame, we can look at this order block right here. So keeping an eye on this order block, all right, and then there is a fair value gap. You can see this fair value gap around there, which is where this market just came back to fill this recent fair value gap we have here, right? So we just filled in that fair value gap right there. I want to see what happens right here, right, by going to the 4 hours time frame. If I go to the 4 hours time frame, you can equally see that here on the 4 hours time frame, we do have, so we could actually take out this one from the daily, right, and move it to this fair value gap on the 4 hours, so that we'll be able to get a clearer what we're going to be working with. So work with this fair value gap on the 4 hour, the other block rather on the 4 hours time frame. Okay, this other block on the 4 hours time frame is what we are working with. So while we filled already that of the daily time frame, we still have this fair value gap right here, guys. Okay, we still have this fair value gap right here to be filled. Oh, we've already touched that level anyways. Okay, this candle here already touched that level, right? This particular candle on the 4 hours already touched that fair value gap level right there. So looking for a long trade around this area with our stop loss beneath this swing low here. Okay, let's do, before we even start looking for entries, let's go down to like the 1 hour. Let's see what we have on the 1 hour time frame too. Okay, looking to our left, so this fair value gap right there is the one on the 4 hours, which we have currently tapped already. All right, which we have tapped already. So if you check right here on the 1 hour time frame, we have this other block around this zone, and then do we have fair value gaps that needs to be filled? Yes, we have fair value gap here too. Okay, there's a fair value gap here that has not been filled yet, so you can check out this imbalance around this area, and I don't think we have not. All right, on the 4 hours time frame, we have not touched that level yet. So what I'll be doing right here is to patiently wait for Euro USD here on the 1 hour, okay, to gradually come down to this my level. All right, and my stop loss will slightly be beneath this previous low there, and we'll be looking for entrance around this area with a target of 1 to 3. All right, so maybe on the 15 minutes time frame we could actually get a clearer picture. So what you want to see on the 15 minutes, all right, so as long as you can, even if I take my trend line, you see that we are still very much bearish, right? All right, there's a possibility that we could Euro USD, as long as we're selling, we're holding beneath that trend line, right? We could actually be looking to sell with our stop loss slightly above that level, right? Targeting this entry, we are targeting on the 1 hour time frame. So this is what I'm looking at for Euro USD. I'll be looking to buy around that 1.17477. But if we break this trend line, then the reverse could be there, right? So let's play with this, work with this 1 hour time frame rather. Okay, the levels, this is our order block on the 1 hour, and then we'll have our fair value gap around that 1.75 or thereabout. All right, so but we want to see if market will take this level, okay, come back, touch that level, come back. So for a sell, you look at this area here and then be looking for a long trade. If we get to that 1.17477, that's what I'm looking at for Euro USD, right? Until we break out and start going up, right? Until we break out and start going up. That's what I'm looking at for Euro USD. Another thing you could do here on the 15 minutes time frame, okay, you could actually map out this area as your high, right? And then you have your low around this area. So you can play with this range, right? You can play with this range. If we come down here, you look for a trade, and then if we go up there, you'll be looking for a short trade, okay? A short trade. So if you take this, it needs to equally be filled, right? But right now, either we'll sell from here or we'll wait for this to play out the long trade. That's what I'm looking at for Euro USD, right? That's what I'm looking at for Euro USD. If that plays that, then you know you could be, yeah. So that's what I'm looking at. Let's go back to our gold. Gold seems to be, you know, the momentum for gold to the upside is actually still very much strong. Right, the momentum for gold to the upside is still very much strong. I was hoping that my short trade would have triggered, then you know would have been looking for just take some money out. But as I said earlier, guys, okay, as I said earlier, pay attention. We are already in the New York section, so pay attention between now, maybe around 4 p.m. my time, you know, 4 or 5 p.m. or thereabout. That's when you see a whole lot of volatility come into the market, right? That's when you see a whole lot of volatility come into the market. So you want to be active and watch what happens. Okay, so for Sule, is it Sule Dams or so? Euro USD, this is what I'm looking at, and I want to see how this will play out, right? You know, for a quick scalp, you could actually be shorting from here, but my overall view for a long trade will be from that 1.17477. All right, so let's go back to our gold trade. Okay, I think we are in already. We are in that trade already, guys. Okay, gold short trade, we are in already. So let's see how this will play out. Let me see how this plays out, guys. See lower time frame. All right, guys, so we have taken out this high, and I want to see if there will be a little bit of pullback before this market continues to go up. But remember that our overall trade setup is the long trade, which I've been waiting for. So for David, your long trade is still going on very well. I hope you have not closed. Okay, for David, your long trade is still going well. You know, this short trade is, let's see what happens anyways. We're going to use stop loss. Let's see. Okay. So let me just take our time and look at this gold trade that is going to play out. Then, you know, we could actually be looking. Because of this trade, I've stayed longer than I expected in this live stream. Silver too is equally doing great. But those of you are running from gold, that gold is volatile. Do you know that silver is equally is even more volatile than gold? Right? Those who run away from gold being volatile, do you know that silver is more volatile than gold? Do you know that silver is more volatile than gold? You know, some brokers, the lowest loss side you get is 0.01, 0.01 for gold and silver. But silver, trading silver with that 0.01 could actually, give you plenty of money, and it can equally give you, what's it called? You can equally incur a lot of losses from it as well. Okay, you can equally incur a lot of losses from it as well. So this trade is not going as expected, guys. Okay, this trade is not going as expected. I guess the New York section volatility has come back to the market, so it will not play out. Definitely it's going to hit. It's going to hit stop loss. I don't know yet. Okay, the trade may likely hit stop loss, guys. This trade may likely hit stop loss. This trade, gold, may likely hit stop loss. So if that doesn't work out, then we could be looking for if this doesn't play out, right? If this doesn't play out the way I want it, then the next thing I would do is just to wait for proper setup, and let's say later today, a few hours from now. So yeah, gold. Okay. If you are trading gold with leverage, it's better. Trading gold with leverage is far better than trading gold with lot sizes, right? Trading gold with leverage is far better than trading gold with lot sizes. Yeah. Exchanges can give you like a 25x leverage on gold, 50x leverage, but it's still far better. It is more conservative than trading it with lot sizes. The person will just go and put 0.01 lot size, right? 0.01 lot size, and boom, they'll get caught up, and then I'll now say I blow my account. Right, so are we hitting stop loss? I believe that gold will retrace back. Right? These guys could actually manipulate this market, push it down before start moving up again, and the rest. I believe that gold will push back. It'll push back before we even talk about that's what is happening right now, guys. That's what is happening right now. Come back to range. TP1, let's see if we can secure profit at 4930. Move stop loss to break even, and then we'll now target 4900 until we get down to that our long trade entering level, right? Yeah. So let's see what happens. All right, guys. So gold is going in our favor right now. Okay, gold is going in our favor at the moment. So keep an eye on it. Yeah, keep an eye on it, guys. Gold is now going in our favor. So you could actually take partial depending on the leverage size or whatever margin you use. You could take partials if we get to that level of 49. Should we do 4920 or 4900? 4920 or 4900. Yeah, gold is going well, guys, for now. Okay, if you enter the short trade with me, you could actually, if you want, you can close right here. To be on the safe side, you can close. Let's see what happens. All right, I'll be keeping an eye on this to see what happens from here going forward. Yeah, the stop loss for me is not that much, so we'll just keep an eye on it and leave it to run. All right, we'll leave it to run. So okay, so I'm going to leave this to run. All right, is it that way? I'm going to leave this to run. Is it that we come? Right, if I get this at 4900, that would be an area for me to start taking partials. That would be an area for me to start taking partials, or it goes back to his stop loss. Either way, right? Either way. So I'm going to leave this to run. I will be updating you about this in our tomorrow's live stream. All right, but remember that we still have long limit order around this zone here. Okay, we still have long limit order around this zone. So trade with care and always use stop losses, all right? Because if you are able to protect your capital, you'll be able to have another capital to trade another day, right? You have money to trade another day. But if you trade recklessly, the market will deal with you recklessly, right? If you jump into the market, all right, the market will immediately kick you out. Okay, by the way, gold is going well, guys. Gold is going very well. Okay, this trade is going well. So as I said earlier, I'm going to leave it to run. I will update you about the trade by tomorrow, but I'm going to be securing profit once we get to 4,900 and move stop loss slightly below our entry and leave the remaining one to run. Okay, while having the long setup too in mind. Whatever plays out before the end of the New Year section today, I'll let you guys know by tomorrow during the live stream. Okay, so if you are just joining, you're welcome. We do this very often. I'm trading a funded account from HyroTrader. Okay, I just got a 200k account that I'm trading right now, and part of what I'm doing is using these pairs. Okay, gold is one of those tokens that I'm trading, and some of that crypto pair I shared during the beginning of this live stream. Okay, so if you want to get a funded account, you want to trade with us, go to the video description, or you can check out the link on my bio. You get a 10% discount if you're going to get an account with HyroTrader. You're going to get a funded account with HyroTrader. And I said earlier, the reason for HyroTrader is because they are the best crypto proof firm out there for now. HyroTrader is the best crypto proof firm out there, because some of the crypto proof firm that I've tried, they limit you, and then they use forex terminology like lot size and the rest, and then they limit you to trading just Ethereum and BTC. Okay, but with HyroTrader, you trade the more than 700 pairs that are available on Bybit, because once you get an account here, you link up your account via API to Bybit, and then you start trading all the pairs that are available. You can use any leverage of your choice. If Bybit says that this token is giving you 100x leverage or 50x leverage, you can use that to trade any token of your choice, right? But the fact that you have all of this freedom doesn't mean that you just go ahead and start using them and blow your money away. Okay, so if you want, you can check out the link in my bio or the link in the video description to get the HyroTrader account and get a 10% discount. All right, so that is it for today, guys. Tomorrow we're going live again to share remember yesterday's live stream was where we took these other two trades here. Okay, it was during yesterday's live stream. We got this, right? And today I have this trade set up, and currently I'm on a short trade during this live, so I will update you of the outcome by tomorrow. Thank you so much for your time, guys. And if you are new here, subscribe to the channel. Join us on Telegram. Okay, all of the updates, links, this what's it called, free signals, and the rest will be on Telegram. So join us on Telegram and take advantage of that. And if you have not subscribed, do that, right? And smash the like button before you leave. All right, smash the like. At the live stream for tomorrow, okay, the live stream for tomorrow will be around the same time. Okay, I'm always streaming 30 minutes or few minutes to the New York section, right? So in my own time zone, the live stream will start from around 1:30, okay, or 1:40 or thereabout. I'm always streaming few minutes before, few minutes to 1 hour before the New York section, right? Few minutes to 1 hour before the New York section. So thank you so much. Thank you, Melvin, too, for your time. You've been very active. I do appreciate. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and I'll see